All right, we're here. Why can't I just type? Oh my god. Okay, finally found this again. I'm on now. Yes. I don't want to share that because they can just follow along on their own. Hey guys, welcome. Sorry, y'all. I was supposed to be on here 42 minutes ago. Well, really 32 minutes ago? 28 minutes ago, something like that, whatever the fucking math is. But the point is, I'm here now. Yay! All right. So I wanted to start incorporating something new. Audits is something that we at Mattress Actress recently added on. Not our tip menu. I'm so used to using cam verbiage on services. And so one of the things is audits. So I do audits on Niteflirt, Talk to Me, Chatterbait, CamSoda ManyVids, I Want Clips for sale. Like any of the platforms that I've worked on, I can do an audit on. If I have not worked on that platform, I could not talk about it. But moving on, a lot of you guys' questions are over Niteflirt. So I was like, let's do a giveaway. And so if you're in my Telegram group, you'll get access to my giveaways. If you're not in my Telegram group, you're probably not able to see it, which means you'll never know about it until I'm already live and it's too late. So if you're not in my Telegram group, join that. That's t.me/mattressactress. And so let me type that down here. Okay, so that's my Telegram group. Like I said, if you're not in there, you're probably going to miss out on giveaways and things. Hey, Brittany. Britt, how are you doing? How do I... That's still in the way. I'm just trying to say your name. There we go. There we go. All right. So we got a moderator in the building. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Yes. Okay. So, like I was telling you guys, if you are not in that Telegram group, you won't hear about the all the freebies and the things that we're giving away. Because honestly, November we really have a lot of stuff planned. But okay, let's get into it. So like I said, I decided to start off with doing a free giveaway for a Niteflirt audit. And so the winner was Penny Pink. And by the way, I just want to say thank you For those of y'all that are in my Telegram group, that really means a lot. The ones that are in there participating, helping me establish community. I'm not a whole community by myself, but because of y'all, we have a community of people. And so I just want to say, like, I'm very thankful for y'all. But anyways, Penny's the winner, and yes, Penny is fantastic. She's probably asleep right now. So we're gonna be looking over her profile today. One second, you guys. All right, you guys. So, who here is on Niteflirt right now? Or are y'all considering signing up for Niteflirt? And I'm gonna give it a few minutes to get some people in. I actually might make a DoorDash order because I'm getting hungry. And I made chicken noodle soup, but I do not want more chicken noodle soup right now, y'all. Breakfast food sounds so good. I'm just giving it a couple of moments to get some people in here. Right now, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner. What'd y'all eat for dinner? Nothing? Did y'all not eat today? Are we hungry, guys? I'll probably eat wings tomorrow. Usually eat wings on Tuesdays. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Technically bourbon. So I came into, I guess, my new taste buds, but I recently started liking chocolate. I hated it my whole life. Ooh, there's Hooters. I haven't eaten at Hooters in a long time, guys. Hey, Penny. I thought you would be asleep. I'm like, no way Penny is up. Well, yay, the winner's in the building. Well, I guess we gave it enough time. I'll figure out my order later. I think I want some breakfast. I think it's my bedtime too. I'm like really exhausted. I know I'm sleepy because I'm grumpy. But but I still gotta work tonight. Alright, so let's take a look at Penny's account. So, just off the rip, a couple of things that I tell you guys when you're when you're starting on Niteflirt and trying to run a successful shift. I recommend having at least 6 listings. Now, if you're doing phone with Cam, that means you would have more because I recommend having 6 just phone listings. So let's go over it. So I log into Penny's account. Cute, cute, cute. Penny Pink. I think it makes sense because pink hair, pink's in her name. 1 second, it's going slow. One second, I'm so uncomfortable right now. Okay, so let's look at the listings. So I'm seeing her Cam listings right now, and I'm taking a look at the first one. It's Women Home Alone, Phone with Cam, $4.99 a minute, and I think that is a good price. I feel like you should price your video chats no less than $3.50 a minute. And I think anywhere between there and maybe like $10 to $15 a minute is good. Ideally, I find that you get the most cam calls on Niteflirt when you are priced between that 4 and 6 minute a minute mark. But if you want to go higher, that's on you. Just don't go lower than 350, please. Okay. So that's good. She has a price at $5 a minute. I think that is really reasonable. When I was like my first few years, well, when I first got it, it was cheap, but years 2 through 4, I was charging about $50 to $60 for 10 minutes, which is like $5 to $6 a minute. So, like I said, for a video chat, I think that's really good. When I had now I'm a little bit more expensive, but when I had my prices there, um, I found that I was getting a lot of calls really frequent. So this is a good profile. This is a good and bad profile to audit. I kind of think it's a little unfair because she is in my class, so her profile is like really set up. I think some of the most common mistakes I want to kind of discuss first are starting with a lot of people don't even have their 6 listings. So let's talk about that. Y'all come to me and you're like, I'm not making no money on Niteflirt. No one's calling me. Oh my gosh, I've been on for all these hours. I'm not getting calls. And then I look at your account and you don't have 6 listings. But you tell me you watch all my videos. Like, we gotta make that make sense because I stress that enough. Even my videos from 2 years ago, I was stressing the importance of having multiple listings. So like, let's start there. Once you got past that, I think another common mistake, and this was even with me for 8 months, and I was losing a lot of money because, or wasn't getting money because of it, but I didn't have my greetings recorded. So I know that Penny has her greetings recorded. I don't know that you do though. So please, please, please have your greetings recorded. That is, I just can't stress that enough. If you do not have greetings recorded, and I feel like it increased my sales by 2/3, like it literally went up, if not like doubled, when I had greetings. So that's another mistake I see people make. The next is not being not having enough adjectives, not being descriptive enough in your titles, which I think she does a good job of that. Like insatiable kitten, always horny and ready for you. I think that's ends under the girls next door category. So I think that's a really good one because girls next door is in my head when I envision that's the neighbor next door that's maybe a little bratty, more on the submissive side. Um, and I think Sex Kitten, using that, it gives like a more younger vibe, which I feel like is the guys that call the girl next door, they are looking for a more younger character. Um, and you can't say hot teen next door because teen is not allowed on there. Okay. So one thing that she has is a find women other. In your other category, y'all, I highly recommend that you do use it as an ignore listing. I think she does have an ignore listing, I just haven't scrolled all the way down. But how she's using this one is just lonely and need a friend. Just to call her, just to talk, have non-sexual conversation. And I feel like, or I know a lot of the times the guys call, they just want a conversation. It's not always sexual. And I was just getting out of class and stressing with them, like um, you cannot just rush into sex. Give me 1 second. I gotta go pee, y'all. Hey y'all, I'm back. Okay, I leave and y'all leave. Y'all supposed to talk when I leave. Don't leave me. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so yeah, I think I was left on this other listing, and I like that. So the only thing I might add to it is I might spice it up because what's gonna set you apart versus the other girls that's just on there talking? So just lonely, need a friend. I would have to think on it because my brain is all over the place right now, but I would add more adjectives to it and maybe add an adjective in front of the word friend and adds something after the word lonely. Um, uh, uh, uh. So one thing about all of her listings is that she does have her HTML together, and I love that. She has, well, she followed that that I told him in my class, but I guess a freebie here. But she has her title, a good description. She has her voice sample right there, clickable buttons, which we learned how to do. She knew how to do a lot with HTML already, but she really the formula. She has her goodies there where you can click on that. She has what she's there to offer. She has multiple pictures, very clear pictures that look very pretty. Um, and then another description at the bottom. So for all of her listings, she does have her HTML. Which here's the thing, guys. Let's talk about the importance of it. Having HTML doesn't mean anything unless you have like certain things like clickable buttons there or things. The only thing I might add here is some more clickable buttons. Like I would maybe like some spoil me's down at the bottom so they can click on that and just tip her. But she has her voice sample and some goodies, so I do like that on there. But I'll say this, if you do not know how to do HTML, we do it at Mattress Actress. I do charge about 200 per listing because it's very time consuming for me to have to do. Um, but if you just absolutely don't know and you don't want to learn, then there's that. I teach basic HTML and coding skills in my courses. So that's included if you are in my PSO class. Um, but okay, back to this. So the only thing about this is she simply just has JOI slash JOE CI and roleplay as the title. So this is under Women Home Alone Sex. I would definitely change the title up. Like, who is this that you're trying to target? What is your audience here? So if you're targeting, the biggest thing I see out of here is like CEI. So if you're targeting guys that want jerk off instructions and coming in instructions, I think that is something good to put in the description. But I would definitely have maybe a different title on here. So let me just think for a second. But comment below while I'm thinking and gathering my thoughts. The time. What platforms are you on? Are you already on Niteflirt? How's Niteflirt going for you? Um, and if you'd be interested in getting an audit. And like I said, y'all missed out because if you're in my Telegram group, you have these opportunities to win freebies. Okay. Let me think. Title. So it's a come eating one. So I might title it something like Pussy Free Hand Humper, Pussy Free Jerk Off Junkie Devours His Cum for Me. Or something along those lines, right? Like being descriptive. Because just saying, I do this, like you just listing it out. But you want to be enticing. You want to make them call you, right? So I'm letting you know you're jerking off, so you're pussy free, right? Um, you're gonna be a hand humper, a jerk off junkie, a jerk off guy, a whack off wanker, whatever, right? Um, and then eats his cum from me, or devours his cum, or explores new ways to taste his cum. Cum eaters explore all flavors in different ways or something, right? Like be descriptive. I would be more descriptive on that title, Penny. But the rest of them have been good so far. She has about 15 listings. Like I said, as long as y'all have at least 6, I think you're fine. Um, the biggest thing I would tell Penny to work on would just probably be being more descriptive on the titles here. That's the only thing. Well, some of them, like, I'm ready to be stretched and filled. Um, I like that, but I would add breed me. It's something about the word breed. When they're like fucking you and filling you with cum, they like get intrigued by that. So breed me. I'm ready to be stretched and filled. I think would be a little bit more enticing. Uh Lingerie stockings. Who wants to play dress up, me or you? I would like pick one, whichever direction you want to go with it. Personally, I would pick them to be the ones dressing up because I think you can target them better because you have the nylon guys. They love the word nylon, like when it comes to that. So, um, who wants to play dress up, me or you? Let's see what we can change that to. Um, I have a long ass thing in my head. I need to try to figure out how to condense it, but something along the lines of nylon guys come out to play. Like, let's see how sexy this feels on your legs. Some words describing that because that's what they talk about. How the nylons make them feel sexy, how it feels up against their skin. I think you really want to learn about that and target those guys there. When I was making it about me wearing lingerie and stockings, I didn't get calls. The moment I switched it, I started getting calls. Which I tell y'all, I honestly feel like there's a lot of cuck sissies and stuff like that on Night Flirt. Um, okay, anal. I don't want to speak on. I don't do anal. I've never had an anal listing. I'm excited to see how that goes. Oh, was that one. So yeah, you can do a breeding one, or you can't breed your ass. But like, I thought it was. I didn't know it was anal. But make your anal one your ass worship one. So when we talked about that and switch that title to a breeding one, maybe like your sex. Same kind of concept when I was saying you just like list words with the phone with cam mistresses. It just says cam to cam goddess full nude. I would probably think of something a little bit more descriptive there. See how wet I get when you call me a good girl? I love that. A yawn next to the ignore. I don't have time for you. That's really good. Um, the role playing one, since we did that role playing class tonight, I'd like you to go switch it and use some of those ideas that we talked about in my course. So if y'all are interested in that, I do offer a 10-week course. Um, And yeah, so we're still learning about femdom, so we'll get better with that. That's gonna be your cooks. So I would definitely you do have a lot of listings that say goddess and thing, or not a lot, but you do have a couple already that say that. So I would probably switch it and make sure I use the word cook in the title. Hot wife penny cuck shoe or something like that, right? Um And same thing with, I think you were just trying to get these listings approved. BDSM mistress, same thing. Like switch it up. Don't just say worship, admire your goddess. Okay, so the pricing on here. One suggestion that I would give when y'all are on Night Flirt is to play around with different prices. So I see most of them are $1.99. Your doors a dollar, or the talking a dollar 50 and stuff. But I would play around. I would go $1.90, $1.80, 2.20, 2.15. Like play around with different numbers. 2.50, $4 a minute. Play around and see, because you just never know what they would like, the price range that they're comfortable with, and what works for you and your brand. I love her pictures. I love the fact that she has different pictures on here. It's not just the same one. For those of y'all that are buying, um, what's 1111? For those of y'all that are buying pictures of models along with the 2257, great, because that's how you're supposed to do them. But there's a problem with that. You don't get many choices. So try to find one that gives you many choices. Um, Recorded phone sex, I probably would have maybe 2 or 3. I would have more than 1, I wouldn't stress it, but at least she has 1. Goodies, she has 19 goodies on here, and that's really good. She knows I'm about to get on her with these goodies if she's still here listening. Guys, I know sorry, I was in my big boob. I know that each site is a little bit different and the price points at work, but on Niteflirt you can charge more because they will pay it. Please do not shortchange yourself because you think, oh, it's just an audio or oh, it's just some pictures. No, it's the price that I know you can fucking get. So do not shortchange yourself. You make a sell on something that's worth $5, you get $2 off of it. Did you really even make money? Was it even worth it? But had you priced that same goodie for 20 and at least got, what is it, like 14.50, I think you would get off of that, it makes more sense. So if you don't believe you get them prices, you have the mentality like, oh yeah, that's too much. No one's gonna pay that. You're right. They won't pay it for you. They won't. They won't do that for you. But if you're that person, that's you. If you're not that person, believe in your prices. Believe in what you're actually worth. I had plenty of people remind me of my worth this past week. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all are fucking right. I know my worth. And I encourage y'all to do the same. Um, Accept your voice samples. Price a voice sample at $1, and you learn why if you get a consultation or course. Um, I just think her quality is pretty good and that she can go up on her prices in here. Okay, so let me think. Let me think. Does anybody on here have Niteflirt questions? And so here's the cool thing about these Mondays that I'm doing this, and it's only going to be for November, so please catch on. But the cool thing about me doing things like this is, yes, I'm doing a freebie, but I do allow y'all to ask some questions while y'all are here. You don't have money for the consultation? Cool. Make sure you're here on my YouTube lives asking questions because I'm here offering my time, right? So take advantage of it. And now, if you don't have any questions, I have to go polish my toes for this guy. So I'm gonna get out of this, get into something sexy, and polish my toes for him. Any questions before I leave? Good night. Go get you some sleep. Thank you. Bye, y'all.